Hey girl, it's Ryan Morel, and girl, can we just take a moment muna to appreciate the background? Sobrang Christmas vibes na girl. And also, kung hindi niyo napansin, medyo blurry siya. And girl, I kind of wanna cry kasi matagal ko na talagang ginusto yung blurry background. Anyways, for today's video, girl, we will be doing the What I Spent in a Week challenge. Actually, hindi naman siya challenge. It's more of like a video trend. And I didn't expect to like it, to be honest, but I really liked it. I was just super interested to know how much people spend in a week and what they spend their money on. So I figured, let's do this video too because you guys might want to know. Or if you don't, and ako lang yung may gusto kasi chismosa lang ako and I just like knowing how people spend their money. Anyways, before I begin, if you have not yet subscribed to this channel, I would love to have you be a part of our little family. So make sure to hit that subscribe button, especially in the vlogmas ngayon, girl. I will be posting twice a week, so make sure to subscribe for that. And if you want to watch my college videos, I will leave my college playlist down below. And yun na yun. Let's go ahead and see what I spent in a week as a 20-year-old colleger, as a 20-year-old university student at aTeNeAN. Okay, before I begin, may mga disclaimer ako. I have a few disclaimers because some of you might be wondering na why did she spend her money on this or this? So girl, sasabihin ko na. So, disclaimer number 1, I still live with my parents. I live with my family. I don't have my own place. Hindi ako nagdo-dorm because our house is actually only 5 to 10 minutes away from aTeNeAN. So what does that mean in terms of expenditure? I eat all my meals for free. So, breakfast, sa bahay ako nagbo-breakfast, I eat dinner at home. Lunch, hindi ako nagbabaon, but I also don't really eat lunch that often because one, I just have this weird thing where I don't like eating rice meals in school. That's an issue for another video. And number 2, my classes are usually straight from 11 to 4, so there's no time to eat. So basically in this video, you'll see how much money I spend on snacks. Disclaimer number 2 is I get driven to and from school. And what that means in terms of cost is I don't have any transportation costs. So, yun na lahat ng disclaimer. Magsimula na tayo. So I have my little, it's where I took notes of all of my expenses. Okay, so let's start with Monday. So Monday, I actually went to Starbucks because I had a major physio test that day. And I bought a venti white mocha latte, which was 195 pesos, and I got a bacon egg Gouda sandwich croissant thing, and that was 140 pesos. So my total in Starbucks was 335 pesos. And I know that's kind of expensive. Pero ako kasi, when I go to Starbucks kasi, like I don't just pay for the food or the drinks, I pay for the atmosphere. I don't know, that might sound kind of like, girl. But honestly, it's true. I really like studying in Starbucks because one, aircon siya, girl, unlimited aircon, and malamig na malamig siya, and you don't even have to worry na tataas yung electricity bill mo because hello, you're not paying for it. And number 2, it's comfortable. And also 3, just the ambience. It's very like relaxing, very conducive to studying. Hindi siya maingay because the Starbucks that I went to, medyo bago pa siya, so there's not a lot of people. Except for like, there was like 1 hour where there was like a group of like titas of Manila, and grabe yung ingay nila, girl, as in nagchikahan sila ng bonggang-bongga. Plus, I stayed in Starbucks for like 4 hours, girl. Todo cram para sa physio LT ko. Kaya feeling ko sulit naman. Nasulit ko yung 335 pesos kasi 4 hours ako doon. Next is, nag-grab ako from Starbucks to aTeNeAN because I didn't have a ride kasi again, nagpaiwan ako sa Starbucks. The Starbucks I went to is actually pretty close to aTeNeAN, as in diretso lang siya. So, yung ginastos ko sa Grab is only 135 pesos. And then, later that afternoon, mga 5 o'clock, again, we had a physio test, 6:30. So, my friends and I, we just studied in Mateo Up. And I bought some chicken chops and fries from Cage Chicken, which is a JSEC stall, for 80 pesos. And next day, Tuesday, my first purchase was a watermelon shake from Chillers. So Chillers is in Gonzaga. So that one was only 50 pesos. And for me, sulit siya. Actually, sulit siya because if you compare it to like, what are the other like fruit shake stores? Is it like Fruit Magic? It's not Fruit Magic eh. Basta, usually sa mga fruit shake shops sa mall, like, it's usually like 100 pesos and above. So for me, 50 pesos is super sulit na, and it filled like the Starbucks venti cup. And I got it in watermelon. And by the way, I'm gonna just insert like some food recommendations in aTeNeAN, if you guys don't mind. So if it's from Chillers, I really love the watermelon and the mango shake. And then in the afternoon, I went to the Galley, which is my favorite stall in Gonzaga. And I got the Lifesaver, which is chicken, pesto, mozzarella, tomato, and ciabatta bread. Actually, 100 pesos siya pag walang chicken, but I added chicken. So, 120 pesos siya. And okay lang because we need that protein, girl. So, yun yung binili ko. And that's my favorite sandwich. That one and the booty. And also, sorry if you hear this clanking noise. That's my dog. He's kind of cranky. Okay, so that's it for Tuesday. Wednesday, I only bought one thing. I bought some popcorn from Downtown Filet. It was 50 pesos. By the way, suggestion lang from Downtown Filet. I have been so obsessed with their chicken burger. I think it's the Miami one. If you guys love spicy food, I definitely suggest that kasi sobrang sarap niya talaga. And by the way, that was not an ad at all. I don't even know who owns Downtown Filet, but I just wanted to share.
Hello, it is 11 p.m. the day before this video goes live, and I totally forgot to include that I actually went to the post office that day. I had to pick up my new Casetify case. Yeah, and the total was 119 pesos.
So Thursday, I only bought turon, and this turon is from Gonzaga lang. For 20 pesos, it's good. It fills you up. And I didn't spend that much on Thursday because I brought my own snack. I bought some almonds, so hindi ako napagastos masyado. And then Friday, I only bought one thing also. Why ba? Oh yeah, because Friday I was really busy. Like, we had a presentation, so I didn't have time to eat. I bought a latte from the Nescafe vending machine for 30 pesos only. If you want coffee in aTeNeAN, actually, I suggest you just buy from the vending machines, because if you buy coffee from like the stalls, girl, it's overpriced talaga. So Saturday, I went to Starbucks and I got a venti toffee nut crunch latte, which is my favorite, especially during Christmas season, and that was 205 pesos. And again, I did that because I had studying to do. I wanted to be productive, and ako talaga, girl, if I need to be productive, I always go to Starbucks kasi, again, I love the atmosphere. And then Sunday, we went to Rockwell, and I actually bought some stuff from Moleskine. Ta-da! I bought the back here just for props. Para naman may props tong video na to. So I went to Moleskine and I got some stuff because you can personalize your notebooks. I'm super obsessed with personalization. So of course, napabili ako din, girl. Here's a sample lang. I got the 2020 weekly planner. I don't know, I just want to start planning, like for reals. For real planning. So in Moleskine, I spent 1,774.50 pesos. And then lastly, I went to St. Luke's because I donated blood. Physio, if you know, you know. And I paid for parking 55 pesos because sometimes my parents and I are like that. Sometimes I pay for parking if it's like my lakad. So that one was 55 pesos. So that is everything that I spent for this week. Okay, total na natin siya. Before I see the total muna, I just want to say this. I want to do this video also because I wanted to be aware of how much I spent in a week. Because like when you're spending only like 100 or 150 pesos a day, you just do it and you don't think it builds up. But if you actually total it and you see how much you spent in a week or in a month even, you'll see that, wow, I could have saved so much money if I didn't buy this because I didn't need to eat that or drink that. So that's kind of also what I wanted to learn from this. So now let's compute the total. 335 pesos from Starbucks, 80 pesos from Caged Chicken, 50 pesos from Chillers, 120 pesos from the Galley, 50 pesos from Downtown Filet, 20 pesos from Gonzaga Turon, 30 pesos for the Nescafe Latte, 205 pesos from Starbucks, 1,774.5 from Moleskine, and 55 pesos for St. Luke's parking. My total is 2,719.5.
Okay, so this is kind of off. I forgot to add my Grab, which was 135, and then my customs fee was 119 pesos. So my total is actually 2,973.5
pesos. That's kind of a lot for sure. Again, this just makes me think, like, if I spend this much in a week, I could have saved like 9,000 pesos in a month. Yeah, this really does make me reflect na parang, wow, your small expenses do add up to a lot. This really does make me like annoyed, and maybe I will change my spending habits. Anyways, that is it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you next week for another video. Bye, girl!